All right, all right. LDBC, this is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, folks, so I'm going to start this video out, and I'm going to bring some points home. Um, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the situation with Manny Robles and Andy Ruiz, okay? I wanted to really talk about this, but bring it from a perspective, a whole different perspective that maybe you guys haven't heard, okay? I want to talk about having honor, okay? I want to talk about honor. You know, you hear people talking about what do you honor? And people would take the definition of honor means that it's what you respect. It's what you really respect, what you hold in high regard, honor. You know, Andrew Ruiz, he has a lack of honor for Manny Robles. And I'm going to bring it home. You know, I've been coaching for 22 years, okay? I've been coaching for 22 years. And, you know, I've probably coached over 1,000 different people. I've probably helped maybe even, most of every last one of them, okay? Out of the 1,000, I know for a fact about 9,889, and the other 11, they either, you know, they were killed or they were incarcerated. But I've helped damn near 1,000 people get a college scholarship in 22 years. The thing of it is that there's a lack of honor with these people, okay? Out of all the people, they go to school, and most of them, they get a degree, and they make a big job, or they make a lot of money. They either have businesses. And do you know that 3% of those people, 3%, okay, they actually do come back and they give back. 3%, and that's like a handful of people, okay? And man, what, 5 people? 5 people that I've trained in all that time that's gotten, you know, that's a lot of scholarship money. When you think about 989 people, and then I'm about to put 5 more in school this year, like, that's a lot of money. And, you know, it's like over 100 grand a year to go to college. I mean, that's like over what, almost $100 million in scholarship money that I've helped kids over the years get. That's a lot of money, okay? But a handful of those people, like 5, they've come back and they either volunteered their time or they've even made like a financial donation to a child that they know is struggling, because they know. They grew up in my system. These people know they grew up in my system, that I have people who struggle in my system. They know, because many of them struggle. Many of them didn't have enough money. Okay, many of them didn't. And if me or even some of the other coaches that I have on staff, if they didn't intervene and try to help these people, they wouldn't be able to do what they've done. They'd be somewhere else. Okay, but you know, a handful of these people, they come back and they help out, but the rest of them, they go, they live their lives, and that's just what it is. You know, and I look at people like that, they don't have any honor. Okay, they don't have honor. And it's sad. You know, I remember, man, this one kid who got a college scholarship last year. Okay, so she called me up and, coach, you know, can I come by and, you know, get some workouts in the gym? Can I do this? And yeah, come on by. So the kid comes by and she goes, you know, coach, I don't understand. You know, my performances are not where I want them to be. You know, I'm getting better training, I'm getting better coaching, and we got better facilities, but, you know, my performances are low. And so I stopped her. I said, so you getting better training, you getting better coaching, and you got better facilities. I said, so the first thing you do is when you come back is you insult me in the gym. Okay, you insult me in the gym. So I said, you come back here to me, your performances ain't doing anything, and you got better coaching, and you got better training and better facilities. I said, how do you explain this? Sounds like to me you're not getting the better training and coaching because you're underperforming. And she thought about it, and then she was like, well, coach, I ain't mean to say that. I said, well, yeah, you did mean to say it. So here's the thing. You think you're getting better everything. Well, yeah, you know, they got all these facilities, they got this, they got that. I said, but they're missing a few things. I said, they don't have heart. They don't have heart, stick-to-itiveness to actually see the job done. You're on a time limit. They don't have heart. And these people, and I won't say the girl's name, but they skip the fundamentals. And I preach every day in my gym that if there are no fundamentals, you have no performance. We go back and we revisit fundamentals at least 4 to 5 times a week. Okay, we revisit fundamentals 4 to 5 times a week. We do that because see, and I was telling her, it's like the house. I always use the house analogy. You know, you got a weak foundation. You know, you build a house on mud, but then you build this immaculate foundation. You build this immaculate house on top of a mud foundation. I mean, one of the most expensive houses that you ever had, and it looks good, but it's sitting on top of a mud base. What do you think gonna happen when it rains? What do you think gonna happen when the sun come out? Okay, and it get real hot. What do you think? That house is gonna come crumbling down because you put the house on top of a weak foundation. Then I gave her the same analogy, and she got it. Okay, people, they don't have any honor. You really want to know, in this generation, they're entitled, and they feel like that the stuff that you do for them, you should have did it anyway because they exist. That's how they think. Because you exist, because I exist, you were supposed to do these things for me anyway. Because it's your duty to help anybody. And I've come to find out that this is what a lot of these underprivileged kids think. That's what they think. A lot of them, they won't come back. They won't come back and help out with the clinics. They won't do anything. And some of them, like they become millionaires, and they won't come back and even help out a kid that need, shoes, clothes. We do it here at our gym, but see, they would never do that. And that's because they don't have honor. What do you honor? Because I can tell you who you honor. And if you give me a book, if you give me a list of people of who you honor and what they are, then I'll tell you exactly what you do in your lifestyle. Who do you honor? Who does Andy Ruiz honor? It seems to me that Manny Robles got him to the place, got him to where he needed to be, got him there. That's what it seems like. It seems like Andy Ruiz, Manny Robles did what he needed to do. And when I hear Manny Robles talk, now I don't know all the intricate details of what's going on with their relationship. I don't know. But I do hear a coach that wants his athlete to come and give his best effort. And I hear a coach that's frustrated with an athlete who wouldn't come and do what he needed to do in the gym. That's what I hear out of this guy. Are there anything else that could be wrong? Probably so. There are probably other things that could be wrong in this situation that we don't know about. But for the most part, Andy Ruiz, and it's just like the kids that I'm telling you about in this video. They get some status, they get some clout, and guess what they do? They forget where they come from. Even Triple G and Abel Sanchez. Now, I can tell you I don't care for Abel Sanchez that much. But Abel Sanchez, was there, lying for him, doing all kind of stuff, helping him duck fights, doing everything. Okay? Helping him, managing him, doing whatever he needed to do to help. And Triple G, as soon as he got some money or a big payday, he dropped Abel Sanchez like a sack of potatoes. Because these people, they don't have any honor. Who do you honor? They say you love what you honor and you honor what you love. Who do you honor? Do you honor that coach that's out there breaking his back? Do you honor that coach that's giving up his life and giving up time with his family so you can be a part of his? Who do you honor? What do you honor? You see, if many athletes have honor, guess what? They don't have a lot of the problems. And every single athlete that I've coached that's actually had that honor, they've done well. I've had some athletes, they do well and they have finances, but you know what? They're not happy in their marriages. They're not happy in their homes. They're not happy people because they don't have honor. And honor is something that you're taught. You can be taught how to have honor. You can be taught. But see, when you don't honor your mentors, when you honor, I'm telling you, that's a direct violation with nature. And there's nothing good that's going to happen to you. Nothing good is going to happen to you. And I always tell these people, listen, okay? You have to remain humble. When you come back in my gym, don't come in and disrespect the culture of the gym. Because see, when you begin to do that, you begin to lose okay, any credibility you have, and you show your disrespect of your mentors because you have no honor. You know, and I'm sure Manny Robles, like all of a sudden Teddy Atlas is the guy. Why? And I had an athlete tell me one day, well, you know, I'm finna go to a 4-day clinic, and you know, we need to do X, Y, and Z. Now they're gonna spend $300-400 in a clinic, and you know, I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, y'all finna spend that money in a clinic, and you told me you couldn't afford to pay, you know, these previous months, and I said, so what you did was you cheated me, or you ran a story, and I said, okay. I said, cool. I said, you go do what you need to do. Then I get a phone call a week later, Coach, you know, can I come back to the gym? Because, you know, it's just that clinic didn't work out the way I wanted, and I just had my worst performance ever. And I said, you don't have any honor. And I said, yeah, you can come back to the gym. You sure can. Because I already know how these things end. I said, yeah, you can come back to the gym. I said, but you're going to have to pay me an $850 deposit if I'm going to train you again. And then you're going to pay that. And then your bill, you're going to pay me twice as much per month. And you know why? Because you have no honor. Who does Andy Ruiz love? Who does he love? Because you love what you honor, and you honor what you love. I can say this till I'm blue in the face, y'all. I can say it till I'm blue in the face. But it's not going to make sense to the person that don't have honor. They don't get it. They don't get why things ain't working well in their life. They don't get why that their success is very short term. See, the same way when you cheat and you nickel and dime people and you're underhanded and you do things, the same way you gained everything that you got because you try to cheat from somebody else, God and nature, they're going to take that from you just as fast as you got it. Where's your honor? Where's your honor? Andrew Ruiz is going to run into some bumpy roads, and it's going to be a tough stretch for him. So you hire Teddy Atlas. Okay. Okay, great. Because you think that Teddy Atlas knows something more than Manny Robles knows? Okay, true. And if you physically think that you and Manny Robles, you've grown apart, okay, so be it. But at least be honest with the man. At least, you know, let the man do his job. And then once y'all put in the work that you need to put in, okay? Once you put in every bit of work that you need to put in, then and only then should you go and make that assumption. Now, hey, Manny Robles ain't it for me. You didn't do what you were supposed to do because you don't have honor. Congrats, Andy Ruiz. Congrats. Congrats, congrats, congrats. You've done everything that you needed to do. You've done everything you needed to do now to get you a new trainer. But what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? Who do you honor?